Nicole, and this is Rockin' for God. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rockin' for God with Lisa Marie Nicole. I am your host, award-winning Christian recording artist, Lisa Marie Nicole. Today is Sunday, March 8th, and the third Sunday of Lent. Today's gospel was from John 4:5-42, the woman at the well. This is one of my favorite gospel readings. I know all of us have been that woman, going to the well of life every day, thirsting for the truth. We all are sinners, yet we believe in Jesus and his word, and many of us spread his message to the world, whether it be through Bible passages or through song or anything else. Before we believed, we were that woman at the well. But she met Jesus in person and believed. Even though she was an outcast and that she was of a different faith and gender, Jesus knew her sins and still accepted her and offered her the living water of life that only he can provide. She became one of the first women evangelists for him. We believe through the eyes of faith. Jesus will never turn us away based on our past or present sins. Through penance, our sins are washed away, and it doesn't matter your ethnicity or gender or how bad of a person you are. The gospel acclamation says, "Lord, you are truly the Savior of the world. Give me living water that I may never thirst again." The water that Jesus gives to us will become in you a spring of water welling up to eternal life. How thirsty are you for the word? Some of us are dehydrated in faith and need the eternal spring of Jesus Christ so that they will never thirst again. Today, my guest is singer-songwriter Seth Mckay from the Southwest Virginia, Tennessee area, and is the lead singer for his band, Seth Mckay and the MOONSHINERS. We will listen to his story in a few minutes. Stick around at the end of the show to see the video. Once again, I'm going to try this for my new song, Make the World a Better Place. Also, our trivia question is back during the break. See the question. The first person to get it right on air has to be live will win a Rockin' for God stainless steel thermos sponsored by the Four Persons and John Banco. Also, I will talk about the O'Hare dogs of the week. We will be right back.
I know you care, God. Sometimes I feel alone, even when I'm not. All the troubles in the world, I forget all I've got. I know.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you just joined me and you missed my opening monologue, you could go back and rewind this. You could go back on YouTube when this is done and you can listen to it again. I want to say this one more time. Today is trivia question day. So there's going to be a trivia question at the break after the first song that I play from the guest. And I am going to ask a question. It's going to be a small video and it's going to have the question on it. And it's trivia, multiple choice. You have to watch this show live, not on playback. So if you're watching this tomorrow and it's on playback, you missed the question. You have to watch it live in order to win. So I have a stainless steel thermos. It's actually stainless steel. It's not white. And it has the Rockin' for God logo on it. This one is from my Beyond Blessed. But this has it's a really nice thermos, and it has a straw attached to it that you could bring with you on the go wherever you want. I bring this to church with me. This is great. So anyway, we'll get back to that soon. So let me bring on my guest right now and we'll get this started. Hello, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. You want to tell everybody who you are and where you're from?
So my name is Seth Mckay, and I am from the Bristol, Virginia area.
Bristol, Virginia. Okay. I wasn't sure when you said Virginia and Tennessee. So where is Bristol exactly?
So Bristol, Virginia is the original birthplace of country music, where the Carter family's from and all that. So I actually live right near, there's actually a state line there. So the Virginia and Tennessee state line is right there on State Street in Bristol.
Wow. So that's really close to Tennessee then? It's a state
Yes.
line. How close is it
Yeah.
to Nashville?
About 5 hours away from Nashville.
Oh, that's not bad. Somebody said
Mhm.
there's a racetrack there.
Yep.
Richard.
Bristol Motor Speedway.
He's from Alabama, so I guess he knows that area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got people on here. That's cool. So that's great. That's great. I don't think I've had anybody from Virginia on here yet. So you're the first. But a lot of people from Tennessee area though, or Tennessee, Nashville area. How's the music? I guess the music industry is really good where you are then.
Well, I tell you what, it's kind of it really moved from here to Nashville.
Yeah,
So there is a lot of good things around here, and it's starting to build back up. We have a music festival every year called Rhythm and Roots. That brings a lot of people into the area, and
yeah,
they used to do Country Thunder at Bristol Motor Speedway for a few years there in a row, but they quit doing that for the time being. I think they decided to switch it to another place for the time being. But we do have a lot going on here, but a lot of it's moved over to Nashville too, just because that's where kind of the country music hub has moved to over the years.
yeah. That's yeah. I forgot that John from the Four Purses he's from Manassas, Virginia. So
Okay.
I forgot. He's like Dom from Virginia. I said forgot. I'm sorry, John. um, yeah, I didn't even think. I was in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, somebody I know is from Virginia. God. But that's great that you get stuff like that up there. But I think most of the music is probably aimed more towards Nashville, right?
Yes, but we have a lot of country music down here, and really we have a lot of different things as far as musical tastes and things. There's a lot of people that are super talented in this area, and
Yeah.
hopefully that a lot more of them get seen and heard.
That's great. Well, send them my way if they want to get on my show for an interview. No,
All
no
right.
problem. If you know anybody that's interested, I mean, I'm booked up till like July, but it's okay.
All right.
I'm going to keep booking. I'll book to the end of the year if I have to, but as long as I could get people on. Is your accent Tennessee?
Yeah, Southwest Virginia, East Tennessee accent.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that where you're from originally?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I understand you have a band, and I know it's your band, right? And how long have you had the band? When did you start it?
So I started this band, I guess about 3 years ago now. Um, and so I've been playing in bands since really, I started out doing Southern gospel music
Cool.
when I was about 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And, uh, and then I had auditioned for a couple of different professional Southern gospel groups,
Oh,
and
wow.
things didn't work out. And I ended up deciding to kind of take a different avenue. So I started doing playing in some rock cover bands about when I was about 20 years old. And now, like I said, I front this band. This is my own band that I put together, that I assembled. And I've been blessed to do a lot of different things over the years, open for a lot of awesome people, and it's been a blast so far. But yes, this band has been together for about 3 years now, and we're actually recording our debut album right now.
Cool. How many people you got in your band?
We have five.
Five. What do you got?
Yep.
You got a drummer, keyboard player, guitarist?
Um, so basically, I'm the lead singer, and I play acoustic and occasional electric guitar, but rhythm. And then we have like a full-time rhythm player,
Mm-hmm.
full-time lead guitar player, and then we have a drummer and a bass player.
Great. That's great. You guys get a lot of gigs and stuff up there?
Yes, we stay pretty busy. We are blessed in that regard. We
That's
keep pretty
great.
busy in the area, and then every now and then I'll be able to get us out of the area and stuff, and kind of move out, to where we can, just get to different people and get to more people.
Yeah, I understand. What kind of music do you guys perform? I mean, do you do like cover stuff now or you have your own stuff?
Well, we do a mix of covers and originals. So
Okay.
like, I've been writing, and I write with our bass player a lot. Me and him write together. And we've written a bunch of stuff that I'm really proud of, and then we also have the cover stuff, and we kind of mix classic rock and a little bit of country in there, a little bit of southern rock. But we call ourselves, as far as our original music, it's more of a southern rock type thing.
That's great. I love Southern rock. That's
Me
cool.
too.
You, do you uh so you perform a mix of music. I do the same thing. I understand that. You want covers and you want to have your own originals in there too. So
hmm
but have you written any Christian music, or if do you plan on writing any if you haven't?
Well, I haven't written anything yet. There's been a couple things that I had started on over the years that I've never finished. I would like to get around to that eventually, and maybe write some Christian stuff to even if I don't perform it, to maybe songwrite for other people. I think that would be wonderful, and it's definitely something I've thought about and would like to do eventually.
Would you be able to do it with your band, or is that something that they won't want to do?
Well, I don't know about that. I think maybe we could.
Yeah. Yeah,
hmm
you that'll be good. I love to hear something from you, especially Southern Christian rock, a
Yeah,
Southern rock. I mean,
that would be cool.
I don't know if you heard the one that me and Floyd just put out, the one Giants. That was the one that's Southern. That was
Okay,
Southern rock. He actually wrote. We wrote it together, but he did the music for it, and I sang on it. It was awesome. We just put that was the
I'll check
first
that
Southern
out.
rock song I did actually. But it's really good. I love it. It's different. Um,
hmm
but it's really about the lyrics. I mean, to me, and since you grew up in that in the gospel area, in the gospel era
hmm
sort of thing, did you like have a calling to do this? Like, I know you said that you tried to do this, but did you did you just give up, or you felt like maybe you had to wait down the line or something, or you waiting for God to call you to do this again? Like, what was the reason why you just stopped searching?
To be quite honest with you, I think at the time I was not ready yet. I was not
Yeah.
ready to even think about touring, whether it was in any type of music. I just, my voice wasn't quite there yet, and honestly, my work ethic at the time, because I'm a 19-year-old kid, was not the greatest, you know,
Hmm.
and I didn't put enough effort into it as I should have, and I lost that opportunity. But however, I think God does everything for a reason. Um,
Oh,
and so
definitely.
and so I had you know you know kept looking and kept looking, and I had those couple opportunities, and then something just kept telling me, and I guess it was just God leading me in a direction, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but maybe it's to be in the secular field, to be a light in that field. I don't know, but I I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now, and I still actively try to. I'm not perfect by any means, but I still actively try to be a source of light and be a person um, that can show people the love of God.
Well, you know as well as I do that none of us are perfect. There's only one person that's perfect.
hmm You're
And
right.
you heard me say that at the beginning. So, I mean, but I understand what you're saying. I mean, especially, as kids, when we're younger and we get these opportunities, we have no idea what we're too young, and, your mind isn't really fully there yet. And especially like with the faith. that
Mm,
sometimes when you're younger too, you'd rather be out with your friends and doing this and that and go to church or do this, whatever. And it doesn't
mhm,
come to you till later on in life until you actually have more experience, I think, in life. Um, or you got to hear the calling from God. You have to hear, that's what I feel. You have to hear
mhm,
the calling and you have to say yes to it. I mean, like you said, I mean, I know you're in a secular field, but you're still trying to spread his message through that. And I mean, if you're really thinking about writing music that has faith-filled music, I mean, that might be something that he's telling you to do. If you feel like you have that urge to do that, then just go with that because maybe he is speaking to you. Maybe he wants you to do something like that. So
mhm.
if you're thinking about it, then maybe you should really think about it because you don't know how many more people you can reach by putting your faith into words. And
Most certainly.
yeah, so believe me, I know it's
And I think it's great because I've seen a lot of people like take Jelly Roll for example. I mean, he's crossed over into the Christian genre,
Mhm.
and that brings people from all walks of life over to that. Whether it's just because they think it's oh, Jelly Roll's released a Christian song. I don't care, it's Jelly Roll, but they're still hearing the word of God, and
That's
that's
right.
that's a great thing. That's a great thing.
It is. It is. It's great. I mean, I've been doing this for 10 years now and writing Christian music and lyrics that are God filled and faith filled, especially with things that I have experienced in my life that I want other people to know, and people maybe that have been in my position and they hear one of your songs and they hear the lyrics and they're like, I really needed to hear that. Thank you. And that's is the most rewarding thing that you can hear is for somebody to say that you help them believe in God or find their way to God, or if they didn't know who he was, or anything, just to hear what you have been through to help them. And it's such a rewarding feeling to know that the Lord is working through me to be able to do that. So that's what Christian artists, that's what basically strictly Christian, that's basically what we go through in life. But like you said, I do shows where isn't Christian. I mean, I do secular stuff too. I combine it with my music. And then a
Mhm.
lot of people will hear something I'm doing and I'll say, hey, this is one of my songs. And they'll be like, wow, that's really good. I haven't heard that. And that's how you get people to listen to your
Yes.
music,
Mhm.
so I understand what you're saying. Um, who is this? Hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining tonight. This is Seth Mckay I'm speaking to. We have a bunch of people on here now.
All
Um,
right.
so I am going to play your first song, Stories of
Okay.
Old. And so this is one of the songs that you wrote yourself.
Yes.
Okay. How long ago did you write this?
So I wrote this song. I think I first started on it when I was about 20 years old. And this was actually really the first, well, I say first song, first good song that I actually started on. But I started writing this when I was 20. It's kind of a crazy story. Um, and I started writing it when I was 20 and got halfway through it and I couldn't figure out how to finish it. So this song sat dormant for probably a good 2 to 3 years. And you know, the first the first rock band I was in asked me, they were like, we're thinking about maybe putting together some original stuff. Do you have anything that you've wrote? And I went, well, yeah, I got this one song. And I was like, but it's not fully done. And they were like, well, bring it to practice one day. Maybe we can, finish it. And so what happened was is that what that prompted me to do was actually go home and look at it again.
Yeah.
Um, and so I came home and I looked at it, um, and all those things that I couldn't think of before just came into it. But I think the great thing about this song is that it starts from one point of view from a 20-year-old
Hmm.
um, that was so unsure of himself and still trying to exactly find what it is he is needing to do, and to about 23, 24-year-old that's like, okay, I know exactly what I need to do now, and I'm happy. I'm in a place of comfort, and what I'm doing feels like the right thing, you know. And so it's really cool because if you really pay attention to the lyrics in the song, you kind of hear that.
Yeah, I heard it. It's a good song. I'm going to
Thank you.
play it now. So this is Seth Mckay, Stories of Old. And this song is available everywhere, right? Can you get this on
Yes.
streaming sites? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. All right, we'll be right back.
Friday night lights at football games, making the most of all those days. Watch the stars as they would fade, waiting for the summer days. The porch light shines so bright that night. You press your lips to mine, speedway and lights in your sweet eyes. On this cold December night, and I know that you're not here, and those days ain't no longer a fear, but I'm
All right. Before I get into the trivia question, how old are you?
Hello.
How old are you?
How old am I? Okay, I
Yeah.
am 27.
You're 27. And that song you just wrote, you got people saying you sound like John Cougar Mellencamp, Springsteen, and Tom Petty, which are people way forward. So I want to know, who are your influences growing up? Because that
Oh
was
Lord.
great.
So my parents really got into the rock music probably when I was in middle school, probably about when I was probably about 10 or 11. And so I used to, because that's when YouTube was getting super big at that time. So I would look up these music videos on YouTube, and then first showed me Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
and and when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh. And
Hmm.
so then I went and looked up all these other different bands. Then I found Aerosmith, then I found Bon Jovi, then I found all these other ones. So I have a lot of different influences. John Mellencamp's definitely one of them.
Oh, he's
So
great.
that actually made me smile to hear that one because I love John Mellencamp's music.
Yeah,
And
me too.
uh, John Bon Jovi's another one. A lot of people tell me that I sound like him sometimes, and I
Yeah, I
haven't.
would say that. I grew up in that era, brother, so I know.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, and you're
I'm
from
showing my
Jersey
age
too.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's great. Yeah. Yeah, those are really good people, good influences. I
Mhm.
mean, I love Tom Petty. He's one of my favorite.
Yes, Tom
Tom
Petty's
Petty's
awesome
one of my
too.
favorites. Yeah, it's a shame he passed away, but uh,
I
you
know.
know, um, but he was great. But that's great to have those influences, and even though you do sound like them a little bit, you still have your own style. So it's good to sound like some people. Like some people say I sound like Karen Carpenter when I sing, but I still
Mhm.
have my own style. So it's
Yeah,
it's good to
exactly.
be original. But it's always
Oh
good to
yeah.
have that. But that's great. I like to see some more of that coming out of you. Like you sound like you got a good writing ability, so you should work on that a little bit. I mean, I think it would be great for you to come out. I want to hear you come to me one day and say you wrote a gospel song like that, or like also or Southern rock, because I with your voice you could do it. I know you can do it.
Well, thank
Um,
you. I appreciate
I
that.
have confidence in you. Let me just do this real quick because I got people waiting for this. All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
put on the real quick. This is gonna be a couple of seconds. Watch this video. It's only like 30 seconds long. All right, and this is gonna be the trivia question for tonight. So I'm gonna play this video real quick and just watch it, and it's multiple choice, and then you have to answer it live in the feed. And John Benko's in there waiting to see who the winner's gonna be. So make sure you answer it wherever you are, Facebook or YouTube. Put it in the feed because I will see it. All right. All right, that was the question of the day. You don't have to be Catholic to know this question, and I know people are googling everything right now. So just you're going to win this nice stainless steel. It's this is white, but the other one's stainless steel. It's really nice. It's worth $25 for this. Actually, it's a good thermos, and it comes with a Rocket for God pen. You get with it. That's this week's sponsored by the Four Persons. So I'm going to go on with this show. John's going to monitor everybody in there. And if I see somebody post the answer, I will let him know. So we'll move on. If nobody answers it this week, gets it right, we're going to ask the same one next week. Okay. So you have to come back next week to watch it. I don't see anybody in here right now. Okay. So let's get back to I'm going to ask you this. You can answer this question any way you want, but how
Okay.
would you say your faith right now is in God?
So I think right now I feel like I'm in a pretty good place. I've actually been going to church regularly and stuff here recently because I'll be honest with you, it's really been hard over the course of the past several years for me and my family to find the right church because you go, especially the type of music that I sing and stuff, and that my mom's actually a singer too, and she has sang secular music over the years as well as gospel, a lot like me,
Yeah. Hmm.
and because we like that music and we do go out and perform it at times, people can be so judgmental about that. And I, in a way, I guess I kind of understand it, but in a way I don't, because that's not what Christianity's about. It's not about being judgmental, so it's been really hard because, you go into these places and you start to feel comfortable, and then people just, try to tear you down. And it,
Hmm.
it, it, it it takes a toll on you after a while, but we have found we have been going to, so I go to church with my girlfriend one week and then go with my parents the next, and I switch back and forth. But I'm very happy with the places I'm going to right now, and I feel like that God has definitely led my family in the right place, and I think we're doing really well with that right now. So as far as my faith goes, I think it's super strong at this moment, and I'm happy
Great.
about
That's
that.
great. And hold on to that. And don't let anybody ever do that to you, because I know what it feels like.
Hmm.
And, when you get turned down for shows or whatever, or somebody says, oh, well, I don't want Christian music. I mean, I said to somebody one day, what are you afraid of? Revival's going to break out? I mean, they're afraid that they're going to have, I think they're afraid that they're going to have a different clientele. But I don't, but you got to remember where you're playing too. I mean, if you're playing at a
Hmm.
bar or a restaurant or something like that, you're definitely going to have a mix of people. And of
Hmm.
course, they're not going to want all Christian music or even some Christian music. So,
Yeah.
but it depends on where you want to go with your career. I mean, if you wanted to do certain different places, I mean, even churches, I mean, some churches want bands to play and they
Yeah.
want strictly Christian music. But, it, it's mixed, it's a mixed world we live in. So you're going to get different groups of people everywhere you go, but don't let
Hmm.
that stop you, because if you have that in your head and God is telling you that he wants you to maybe go in one direction and you're not sure, I mean, just go with what you're hearing. I mean, I really think
Yeah.
he's not going to, he's not going to lead you in the wrong direction. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
even if you wrote one Christian song and you performed that at some places where you think you had to mix people, and just see what kind of feedback you get. That's
Hmm.
how you do it. You throw it out there somewhere and say, I wrote this, blah, blah, blah. What do you think? And see what people say. Some people might want more of it.
Hmm.
So that's how you got to basically play it.
Yeah, and that's the thing it really comes down to, I believe, is, it's not about what other people think, it's about what God thinks. And that's the way I always try to look at it, even though sometimes it does make things difficult, because, you know, obviously everybody wants people to like them in all facets of life. You want everybody to like you, but it's one of those things where that's just not always going to happen.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, well, especially in the music industry. Yeah, that is. um, Everybody's fighting amongst themselves, basically. That's why I
Yep.
started this show, because I wanted you and everybody else to come on and just have fun and, talk about your faith and your music. And, and that's why when you said before everybody's judgmental, my audience is not judgmental. I mean,
Yeah.
this is what this is about. You could talk about anything you want, and people love to hear about people talking about their faith and everything. And
Hmm.
that's what I really, really love doing this. This is just a blessing to do this. Um, I'm going to play your other song before it gets too late, because I
Okay.
know I had to cut in here for this, but did we get it right yet? I don't know if we got a winner yet. I can't say. Let me play his next song and then we'll come back on and I'll go in the comment section, see if we have a winner yet. This is Lorraine, right? And this is the one that was live.
Yes, this was a
Yeah.
live version. We haven't we have recorded this, but we haven't released it yet. So
Okay, who wrote this one?
I wrote this one by myself as well.
Oh, okay, good. All right, this is his other song, Lorraine. We'll be right back.
I love every moment. I wanna wake up with you by my side every morning. 'Cause I can't find the words to say what I wanna say, but I say it anyway. When your love is like a river flows, love is like the sand between my toes. I've been racking my brain, trying to find the perfect ring, fit around your finger. 'Cause I love you, Lorraine. Be the only man you have for your life. You are the love of my life. 'Cause I can't find the words to say what I wanna say, but I try to anyway. When your love is like a river flows, love is like the sand between my toes. I've been racking my brain, trying to find the perfect ring, put around your finger. 'Cause I love you, right? When your love is like the river flows, love is like the sand between my toes. I've been racking my brain, trying to find the perfect ring, fit around your finger. 'Cause I love you, Lorraine.
Did I cut that off? Was that at the end?
Yes, that
It
was
was
at
at
the end.
the end? Okay, I just want
Yeah.
to make sure I didn't cut the song off.
No, you're fine.
That's good. That's another good one. Did you write that about somebody?
No, honestly, not in particular. I used to work for a car dealership, working in the back, cleaning on cars, and one day I was just back there vacuuming the back seat of a car, and this melody just popped up in my head, and I was like, oh gosh, I got to write this down somewhere. So I
Yeah.
like got my phone out real quick and like wrote the lyrics that I was hearing in my head in my notes, and went home later that night and wrote the rest of it.
I understand. So that's how it happens. It just comes to you
Hmm.
anywhere. The shower when
Oh
you're
yeah.
driving. You're like, and I do that too. I'll take my phone and I'll be like singing in my car. I got my phone up singing a melody or something. It's crazy. Uh, but that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I know a lot of singer-songwriters that are like that, but that's a gift. That really is to be able to do that. Um,
Yeah.
but that's great. So I know we don't have a lot of time left, but I just want to ask you a few more questions real quick. What kind of instruments do you play besides the guitar? You play anything else?
Really about guitar and vocals is the only thing I do.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Hmm.
that. Me too. And I love the electric guitar. I wish I could learn more of it and play more of it, but it's my favorite instrument.
Hmm.
What inspires you to write?
It just it all depends. I think a lot of it's just different things that happen in your life. For me at least, it can just be just the most random things can inspire me to write. Um, a lot of times, I really love collaborating with other people too. I,
Yeah.
I really love collaborating on writing because sometimes I feel like, I mean, there are some good songs that I've wrote on my own, but I feel like I work better with somebody else writing, if that makes
I
sense. I think I'm a
understand.
better.
No, it's true.
Hmm.
Or you can write like
And
half a song and be stuck and say, maybe I could get like another person to put some input in this. Like if you write half a
hmm
song and you're just stuck in a bridge or something, you need help,
hmm
if you ask another artist or somebody that'd be willing to collaborate, a lot of them you could come
hmm
with something good together. And
Oh yeah.
but real quick, I just want to announce the winner. Once again, Kathy and Wayne are the winners of the contest. Um, I hope other
Woo!
people are going to be in here answering this thing, so they're not going to win every week. Nothing wrong with that, but we need to have some other winners. People are hearing Bon Jovi with you now. They're saying, um, but yeah, but so what are your plans for the rest of the year? Like, you got anything else going on?
Yeah, so we got some more things in the works, and then you can go on our band page, Seth Mckay and the Moonshine Rivals. We have a Facebook page. Look at our events tab. We got plenty of stuff coming up. So if you happen to be in the area, or just check and see different stuff, because like I said, we do go out of the area every so often. We might be making a trip down to Nashville, but I haven't got that confirmed yet. We
Mhm.
may be making a trip down to Nashville, playing down there eventually later in the year.
Okay,
So just keep an eye out on the dates, and if you guys happen to be in one of the areas that we're in, just come on and say hi and come have a listen to us.
sounds good. I'll let you know if I'm ever in the area. Haven't been there
All
recently,
right.
but if I ever am. But so you said so that's that's your website and your Facebook page. Are you on anything else? Are you on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter or anything?
So you can find us on YouTube, and you
Hmm.
can find us on Instagram.
Okay.
And we do have an Instagram and a YouTube page as well, and you can see some videos on there. I need to upload some more videos on there. I've been slacking on that lately, but we also have them on Facebook too, so you can see our
Okay.
live videos. We actually had a show last night, and we've already got a couple live videos up from it. So
Oh, good.
you're
All right.
welcome to
I'm going to
check
go
those
in and
out.
check it out. Okay, good.
All
Sounds
right.
good. Thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate you talking, and good luck with everything with your career and your music. And maybe I'll see you again. Keep in touch.
All right. Thank
And
you.
thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.
Hey everyone, if you didn't hear, Kathy and Wayne won again. they won the stainless steel Rocket for God stainless steel thermos. I couldn't think of what it was. That was the question for this week. So in a couple of more weeks, we're going to come up with another question. John will come up with something else and we'll ask it. Maybe we'll wait till after Easter to do the next one. And then we'll come up with something else where you could win. So next week, I have on John Henry Harvey. He's a singer-songwriter. And on the 22nd, I have a great show. Yvonne Moritz is going to be on. She's with Rescue the Rescues. And she has an album out that's a 501k. It's nonprofit. All of the money, the proceeds, well, some of the proceeds go to the rescue of your choice. So you can actually download the 11 songs that are on this album from all different artists that contributed. And we're going to talk about that on my song. Molly Malone is on this album. I'm so blessed that my Molly, I'm paying it forward for her and putting her song on this album. So that's on the 22nd. Next Sunday, I have John Henry Harvey. And the makeup show for Chad Rivette is on the 28th. I wasn't going to have a show on Palm Sunday, but he had an emergency, a death in his family, and I had to make this show up for him. So it's going to be on Palm Sunday, the 28th, 6 o'clock, same time on Sunday. And maybe I'll do something special for Palm Sunday, that show. So I'm going to leave you guys once again with my song, Make the World a Better Place. This is the video for it. It's nominated for the ISSA Awards, and I'm sure it might get some more nominations. It's a live video. And this is song is doing very well. It's actually #1 in Florida. Christian gospel song, #1 in Florida and worldwide. I just found out on the charts. So I am blessed to have this song. I really hope that this song does do what it says, makes the world a better place, or at least helps to. So thank you so much again for watching on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else you are. Please make sure you follow Seth Mckay and follow him on Facebook and wherever else you stream your music. Go follow him on Spotify or wherever. And thank you so much again for watching. Just stick around. I have the O'Hare dogs I'm going to go over real quick before I end the show. Once again, this is Bella. She is a 5-year-old Rottie, and she is looking for a home still. She is in Ocala, Florida at Open Hands Animal Rescue. I have Bean, who is a 5-year-old Rottweiler also, who is looking for a home. And she really needs somebody to take her. She's with a foster right now, but she really needs somebody to take her in a house and give her a nice home. And this is Smiley. He's a 1-year-old Rottweiler also, very dog selective, so he doesn't like small dogs. So it would have to be like a meet and greet type of thing. But Open Hands Animal Rescue is a nonprofit 501k in Ocala, Florida. I am so blessed to be with them, and I help them with their dogs and get them out there. And if you're interested in adopting any of these dogs, travel accommodations can be provided. So you can work something out with Jessica De Leon or Tammy Leedy or one of them, Kim Pruitt from Open Hands Animal Rescue. You could contact one of them. Go on their website, openhandsanimalrescue.com, and you can make a donation at any time. And you could go on O'Hare on Facebook and see the beautiful things that they've been doing for all animals. Not just, they do equine therapy, equine stuff too, and not just for the area in Florida. They also go around and rescue dogs everywhere. So they're an unbelievable organization. So I want to thank you guys once again. And yes, she did get it right. She got it right, John, Kathy, and Wayne. So I'm going to leave you guys with my video, Make the World a Better Place. Have a blessed week. Be safe up there. If you guys are still getting snow wherever you are up north, be safe and stay out of the bad weather if you can. Let me just get rid of this picture. Okay, I'm good. All right. Have a good week. I'll see you next week. Here's my video.
The day you were born, heaven's open wide. All of God's love filled you inside. Time has passed, you were rearranged, but the love inside you has never changed. Help a woman across the street, shake the hand of those you meet. Love your neighbor, be a friend, go to church, say amen. Make the world a better place. Thank the Lord for His grace. It's up to me, it's up to you. Trust in God, He'll make the world brand new. You say to the left, you say Him to the right. But we all forget, keep God's word inside. The mind of the flesh is to no avail. It's the mind of the Spirit that will never fail. I love you, you love me, hand in hand in unity. Jesus showed us the right path to take. Let's be one mind, one better world we'll make. Make this world a better place. Thank the Lord for His grace. It's up to me, it's up to you. Trust in God to make the world brand new. Better place. Thank the Lord for His grace. It's up to me, it's up to you. Trust in God, He'll make the world brand